Let's go to the new variant. Now, this is why my show's being shadow banned right now, and it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Let's put on the screen right here. Coronavirus pandemic. Down there in Africa, South Africa, that is, they found a new variant. What's the name of this variant? What are they calling it? Omicron variant discovered in South Africa, but has since turned up in other countries, and countries are acting swiftly. They've issued travel bans to South Africa. If you're there and you're from another country, you're stuck. Nothing you can do. Tough that shit out. Go get vaxxed. President Joe Biden issues a travel ban to South Africa. Do you remember at the first debate, which was, I think, the best thing smoking when it came to the election? I thought that shit was amazing. But do you remember that first debate when Joe Biden was calling Donald Trump xenophobic because he put that travel ban against people coming from China? Black people, what do you call Joe Biden? Who knows? Probably nothing. He's their uncle. He's Uncle Joe. But on the screen, we're going to play a video of the CBS News, New York. New York's already issued a state of emergency. I think Michigan as well. All these blue states, they're issuing state of emergencies. Now, for the last 2 years, these blue states have sheltered in place. They have the strictest mask ordinance in the country. Strictest rules when it comes to anything C-19. And they're the first to issue state of emergencies. So let's play the video.
Concerns around the world about a new variant of the coronavirus. Omicron was first discovered earlier this month in South Africa, but has since turned up in other countries. The U.S. has now placed travel restrictions on visitors from Southern Africa. CBS 2's Christina.
Trust me, anything black, they will put a restriction on. You guys are so worried about big, bad, racist Trump that you vote in probably the most racist president in modern history, Joe Biden, who once said Barack Obama was somewhat clean. Never forget.
A fan joins us live from the Upper East Side with more. Christina?
Good morning, Andrea. Even though the new variant hasn't yet been detected in New York State, Governor Kathy Hochul says it is.
This is how they do it. They put in the Asian. They put the Asian out there to talk about the variant. This is programming. This is programming.
Coming. On Friday, she declared a state of emergency, preparing for the surge in cases this upcoming winter. The hopes of a normal holiday season dampened by the news of a new COVID variant halfway around the world. The new strain, originating in South Africa, has roughly...
Oh, yeah, by the way, the United States has 0 cases so far. Not to say that we're not going to have any cases of this new variant, but so far we've had 0. So they're being very proactive in their emergency shutdowns or whatever they're doing.
50 mutations.
It seems like they're a lot more concerned this time against the Delta or the Delta Plus, which is making us concerned having little kids.
The World Health Organization Friday gave this numbered variant a Greek letter name, Omicron, declaring it a variant of concern. Scientists fear the mutated strain has potential to spread easier and avoid immune response from current vaccines. This variant.
What that means is if you're already vaxxed and you've been vaxxed 3 times, you're going to get vaxxed some more. That's what that means. And if you're not vaxxed, they're going to make sure you start getting vaxxed. That's what that means. See, there's an agenda. Now, I don't think this is just about vaccine everyone. No. This shit's deeper. They're getting ready to close shit down for a reason.
Has a large number of mutations. And the concern is that when you have so many mutations, it can have an impact on how the virus behaves.
The uncertainty was felt on Wall Street, where the Dow had its worst day in over a year, falling 903.
You're getting you ready for the collapse. The Dow had its worst day over a year. You're getting you ready for the collapse. The collapse is inevitable. I just read a report before going live. The White House is blaming inflation on COVID-19, what we're talking about now. They're blaming it on COVID, not the spinning of the government, not the lackluster jobs that are out there for people, the regulars, me, you, and others. No, they're blaming it on the virus itself.
3 points. President Biden announced a ban on travel for non-citizens to the U.S. from.
President Biden loves banning black people. I'm just saying. Remember, he wanted to ban black people from joining or going to school with his kids. He didn't want it to be a racial jungle. Just saying.
South Africa and 7 neighboring countries. That takes effect on Monday.
We don't know a lot about the variant except that it is a great concern. It seems to spread rapidly.
Here at home, Governor Kathy Hochul says there are no reports of the new variant, but the state is on high alert, while both Mayor de Blasio and Mayor-elect Eric Adams urged New Yorkers to get the vaccine and booster shots. Health experts say this variant was able to take hold in South Africa because the vaccination rate is under 25%.
So that's how the variant is taking a hold of South Africa. It's because under 25% of the people have received vaccinations. Now, if you go back in the beginning of that video, they said that vaccines didn't matter with this variant. So it's the conflicting directives that they're giving us, the conflicting information that they're giving us. This is why people don't trust the media. This is why people are trusting government less and less and less. This is why people are not trusting the science anymore. It's convicting. At the beginning of the video, you say this variant, it doesn't matter if you're vaccinated or not. It supersedes that. Now you're saying, well, people are getting this variant because they're not vaccinated. Do you see what I'm talking about here? Now, like I said, I'm not anti-vax or pro-vax. I don't really give a fuck what you do with your life. All I'm here is to point out the news. Got to remember, YouTube, like 90% of people go to YouTube for their news. So why don't I indulge in this? Let's finish the video.
Companies that develop coronavirus vaccines are now testing to gauge and see how effective they are against this new strain. Pfizer is expecting results back early next month. We're live on the Upper East Side.
Early next month is within days. So how long do they know about this variant? How long have they had this variant? You see, you have to think about every aspect of this, not just when they tell you. When they tell you is when they wanted you to know, not necessarily when they found out. So how long have they known about this variant for Pfizer to come out with something as early as a couple days from now? Now, this video, this news is from yesterday. It's not like it's from last week. No, there's a lot of shady shit going on. A lot of shadiness.